Warm welcome, fellow YouTube viewers and the people who have come to secretly watch my video on loop. Today, we are going to learn about recycling and recovery of e-waste. Firstly, what exactly is e-waste? E-waste is defined as any discarded product with a battery or plug and features toxic and hazardous substances such as mercury that can pose severe risk to human and environmental health. Fridges, freezers and other cooling equipments, computers and telecommunication equipments, consumer electronic devices and solar panels, TVs, monitors and screen. All these produce e-waste. Compositions of e-waste. Valuable metals like gold, platinum, silver, palladium. Useful metals like copper, aluminium, iron, etc. Hazardous substances like radioactive isotopes and mercury. Toxic substances like PCBs and dioxins. Plastic like high impact polystyrene, acrylonitrile, butadiene, styrene, polycarbonate, polyphenylene oxide, etc. All these are compositions of e-waste. Methods of recovery and recycling of e-waste. The electronic waste consists of several base and precious metals like gold, silver, copper, nickel and palladium. Having an effective method to extract these metals means they can be reused, or if the metals are extracted at high purity, can be sold to offset the cost of processing and recycling of e-waste. Come on, Indian women won't give up gold such easily. So there are three methods to recover the valuable metals that are in e-waste. Firstly, hydrometallurgical method, pyrometallurgical process and the direct recycling. Let us look into how hydrometallurgical process works. So the hydrometallurgical process has three stages: the pre-treatment stage, the chemical treatment stage and the metal recovery stage. Firstly, in the pre-treatment stage, the e-waste is going to be separated physically and dismantled into its components, such as if the e-waste is a monitor, it is going to be differentiated into the screen, its board and the plastic it is made out of. So the different parts of the e-waste are then sorted and separated based on their composition. The metal components are then grinded to reduce their size. By this, the extraction of the metal can be made easier. Next comes the chemical treatment stage. The metals are made to leach by treating them with leaching reagents. The leaching reagents are mainly cyanide solution, acid solution or base solution. The metals get dissolved into these leaching reagents and then are recovered. So the metals recovering from the leaching reagents are done in the metal recovery stage. The pure metal is going to be recovered from the leached solution, just as I told you. The methods like precipitation, ion exchange, adsorption and electrodeposition are going to be used to recover these metals, and the recovered materials can be then used to produce a new kind of substances. Next, we move on to the pyrometallurgical stage. In the pyrometallurgical process, there are only two stages: the pre-treatment stage and the metal recovery stage. The pre-treatment stage, just as in the hydrometallurgical stage, is just the physical separation or the dismantling of the electronic devices. The metal recovery stage is here carried out in a different process. Here, the methods used are roasting, smelting and combustion. So in roasting, the substances are heated below its melting point in the presence of oxygen for oxidation. In smelting, the substances are reduced to their metals by heating with carbon at high temperature. So by roasting or smelting, the e-waste can be brought into a slurry mixture. By this slurry mixture, the metals are purified using a thermal process. Next, we have the direct recycling. In the direct recycling, there are four steps. Firstly, the collection and transportation, wherein the e-waste is collected and transported to a recycling facility. Then comes the disassembly. The e-waste is going to be disassembled, that is dismantled into its components. In the sorting, the separated components are going to be sorted by the material type. And the recycling stage. In the recycling stage, the materials are finally recycled. That is, if there are materials of plastic, the plastic is going to be melted and newly molded into new products. That's all for today, my friends. Let me come back to y'all with more amount of information. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and happy learning!